The views and opinions expressed on this show by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host and the channel. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interest at heart or our own. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yolana eti po 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 po.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away. You can come any day. You can come and we play. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting.
Go stop, I think, at 17 minutes. Tina says 30. I think he address. Like we will address so much cheater. Address.
And GPS if you need
address.
You know us, we know my man the whole week.
Kulum.
Oh, my bad. Oh, we started. All right. Hey, what up, guys?
It's good content.
But I'm not having a complaint.
I'm feeling compose. I'm feeling man and the address.
I think I want to ha.
I see how the newspaper looking all serious. I'm like, is this the same girl?
Nothing I want to go here.
You know, I want to check me
get market.
Okay, last sala.
I want to go there.
I see.
Address.
I'm feeling like
So, is an industry that sexualizes everything. We go end up of it. Tell okay now. How 4 of slim. I think when you really
But me, I beg to differ, bro.
2023
No, I
dog.
think if
That's
it's
lack
being
of
said by
freeze,
a
eh?
You said what?
I'm saying 2023 Rock City, can I join you? Okay, so that's like
No,
obviously, yeah, that's
I think
just...
makhulunywa ngumuntu that you like.
Ever seen that picture?
Makhulunywa ngumuntu omubi ngani is
Hey,
sexual
ever seen that picture of
harassment.
that fat guy from the Mr. Bones movies? And then Bafaka Lomoris Chestnut. What is the difference between flirting and sexual harassment? Baba kuliminte wanye fanana.
I also saw this other comparison. If the guy has money, if the guy is broke, he cheated on me and I left him. But if he's broke, if he's rich,
Yeah.
this chick wants my man.
Yeah.
It's not his cheating. But funny ndo tyami,
Funny ndo
ukuthi
tyami.
le
Vela ila problem. Beze bele chicken in kuphuma amabele.
Ha. Ekukhathi lona kabambanga.
Awambi awona angimsoli amabele naye phapha indawo yonke bra like
lena sayifaka yona yamabele ukhona la
no,
Savala amabele.
no tits on our podcast.
But mina
This is not a
i-West
TV
Fair
podcast.
ngokulwa labantu. Yabona amawole vele incane anti. Kuyaphuma mbijana. Manje leli liyaphuma lechayele.
Bakudonsa ngalo.
Lechalo la mulando.
body yonke lokuzini
Lefika nyango.
Lechalo bala mulando.
Bakudonsa ngalo. But okuqhathekile one is someone emphasize a lot is have money.
yeah
As in daughter have money.
no neze men
Have
never
you ever
mind
realized the kind of men that chicks fight for? You don't find them fighting for a guy onganule.
Onganuralf.
Uyabona lapha na uyajolana neni babelwela umfana olamabele ayedinga ibra. Wayibona picture ukuthi laba umfana babemlwela wayenamabele ayedinga ibra. Asililwela into leyi. Or maybe ikhona into ayidlayo angazi ngengeza mfana.
Abantu babengelama options.
Thina namhla ngathi sesibusisiye lapha i-presence yomuntu ozodropa amaphela. Letha mtala.
Woza nazo.
Yiwan.
Yo.
Mele usiqhubele la siyabonga kakhulu mtala.
Thanks,
Bota so.
Thanks, Mtala.
Siyabonga kakhulu.
Mfosa ngathi mkabi.
No, siyaphila mtala. Siyabonga uqa.
Phosani sukumamgembe kubona.
Danko.
Danko mtala. Otherwise you're good. Ngathatha imic lapha na sike sikubuze imbuzi ethu ngaka.
Embalwa.
Sifuna ukwazi ukuthi siphathethe kuphi. Asifuna wathatha
Afa mtala.
Alright mtala.
Ukraine.
Angisho.
Thina asikwazi litho ngepolitics like ku podcast le vele sesakhalala dog. Sesakhalala vele ukuthi thina politics laba asisakhuluma ngazo. But wena njengomuntu that specializes in into vele ze politics. Kwenzakalani eZimbabwe right now like nxa ngathi you update everyone like what's currently happening?
Too much drama, man. The issue of recalls, Chabang, Usengezo Chabang, the interim SG for Triple C, recalled 17 MPs for Triple C, and also a number of councillors for Bulawayo in particular.
So Lalanu Tomai, we Country Park life with Labor recall of
it's gone, yeah. Pasho, yeah, it's gone.
Damn, bro.
Has more kulum to fundi re uyazwakala. Dina funa sikhuluma makaka.
Yeah.
So the issue of recalls, and maybe let me break it down to Amma recalls when you recall someone from parliament or from council, and they're no councillor or MP.
Okay.
Right. So Chawang says is the interim SG for Triple C. So he can recall any MP or councillor.
But like power.
He says he was elected the same process way Chamisa was elected.
Was elected?
Yeah.
But no members CCC bakuvuma khona ukuthi
he says he's been a member of Triple C. He says that he's been a member of Triple C.
Yes.
Bona indaba esithi bamcina ngesikhathi kusenziwa i-alliance.
But the issue again, issue of structures. Ukuthi there's no structure. Like for some PF, we know ukuthi there's a president, VPs, and SG operating both, right? For Triple C, who's the SG? No one knows. Yeah. So you can claim as well, I'm the SG. For what? For Triple C.
I identify. I identify as CCC SG.
Who you?
It's been taken.
It's been taken. Oh no, but
yeah, we're doing VP then subisela abantu. Yo, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, let's put this for us. But also umdo safaya nguwe la mvota.
Dog. Because phela
I mean, what's new?
Savota bro, like uchawang ina wayengakucabanganga like amavoti abantu ukuthi like ukeep abantu. So yena wayisithi ukwenzelani khona nxa ikhuluma yena uthi ukwenzelani khona.
Again, what he says, I saw an interview like on Facebook lo Ezra. He was saying ukuthi abantu abafakwayo asobantu bakobulayo number 1. Number 2 is saying ukuthi abantu abafakwayo asobantu abawinayo kuma primary elections.
Oh.
For example, in Countrypark, he says that according to him, not according to me, he says number 1 from Countrypark was Kupe Thokozani, number 2 was Colton Ndlovu, and Pasho was never there. According to him, he says that.
Hey. Wi-Fi again.
Kupe gara uzayo kwa yakule.
Wi-Fi.
In terms of what I'm saying, in terms of winning, and a party they have their own primaries before they have their elections.
Yeah, follow what you like so like voted to president your podcasting man. This is siyahlangana labo sticks and stones.
Hey.
Okay.
Now I've got a question. In the meantime, when this 17 have been recalled, what recourse does the government have? Because this I'm assuming that the seats can't be vacant. So is it that the person that was contesting for the ruling party or the person that got the second most votes, or it's not that simple?
After that, those recalls and then the Chabang wrote a letter to the Speaker of Parliament, Umtenda. So Umtenda received the letter Chabang first. Then Umtenda read the letter in Parliament and recalled them. Meaning, if a recall means the seat is now vacant. There's no member of Parliament. There's no councillor.
Yeah.
Shit.
So now this thing is by-elections, 9 December by-elections. For
so like, so many see avoid that for December.
Yeah.
No, if you're in that constituency.
In that constituency, yeah, exactly.
Ha.
I'm a responsible citizen.
Sorry, I think
don't even
I
believe
asked off air.
myself.
I was saying, is it possible for Ama citizens to vote for the same people the second
The
round?
tricky thing is, Chamisa, in one of the interview, said, no, we're not going to go to these by-elections. You may boycott these by-elections, Chamisa. But however, if Triple
Para
C...
singaphila ngokuboycott Chamisa shoes boycott akuze kube nini.
And my assumption is that if they boycott and ZANU-PF shows up,
Yeah, for example, I was saying this during the show, aside, you guys came to site, I never saw you guys.
Yeah, we came for the podcast.
I never been
I saw the interview.
Yeah.
You guys were swearing on, hey guys, yo guys.
Yeah, bro, yeah, we swear.
It is what it is.
now please
You guys were swearing throughout the entire item. I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Inhlamba i-aromat to the whole.
No, man, the type
Sydney.
of media, different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I
Okay,
don't
but
politics.
online, man. You're supposed to listen to the kids.
No, I don't comment on that. It's after hours.
Anyways,
No, I was saying, in terms of 2018, and there was the by-election in Cultureback, right? There was MTC Alliance then. It filled the Amakanizango 2 from the same party. And that means ZANU-PF win the councillor for Cultureback. Those were two candidates from what? From MTC Alliance. Again, in Walawa South, again, MTC Alliance fielded two candidates again from MTC Alliance. That made Raj Moto what? Win that seat for ZANU-PF.
when?
2018.
2018 also.
So again now, if we said Triple C Chabang fields again now, and Triple C Chamisa fields again now, it's a win for ZANU-PF.
ZANU-PF right now.
So
All I do
Shabang
is...
backing him.
No matter what.
Chabang is, I don't know if he has people or not, but he has the signature.
So it's going to be hectic because I think when all is said and done, we know who's going to benefit from all this chaos. But anyway,
I was one confirm. See, I got this podcast. Like I was having a conversation with my friends. Just for the church. Oh, actually, just for like lunch, just for the church. So sasha like gospel. Oh, so I said, "Mbuza ngati like ma uset up utseli chatile lapha like likhangelana like lisendlini licha maybe music Dibora thine sabatheni sebeshayi ithiwa yini harmony sounds yabo ingoma leziyana zilokhu ezikhala pare mina lo baby sikhangelana qalise yabona pata zigi hi do we pause the music?
It happened to me. I know I had to
awulimene lo muntu
angifiki kuwe bro.
Khonapho mina ngikhuluma ngithi abantu abachadileyo kanti
Ngitshadile.
oh okay
In my mind.
you identify as married.
I identify as married.
SG
I mean, I
yomthatha
had to pause because you know there are some lyrics you feel like you're disrespecting the akwenzi. Akwenzi.
yiphi ingoma enkala
Ngiyingela lani wasamandla so
cisha vele ke kumele ucishe
few seconds uthi usayenzi nje ngawo akwenzi.
ambanophozayo man banothi jeke suppose because okunye esekucabanga momentum ne momentum esikhona vele already lapha lina seliqalisile like
usozwiluza.
you've got a story.
No, I've got a weird. It's a very weird story.
How now it happened?
No, hi. It's almost similar,
Okay.
but not exactly the same. So about 2 or so years ago, I was involved with someone, right? And that person and I, we share one group in common, a WhatsApp group in common. And within that WhatsApp group, kulabanga metabanga artists, musical artists. So they always share their music there, slightly, you know. So angazi ukuthi i-playlist yashaflwa njani you know so kwenzakala izinto laphana kwadlala ingoma
Badlala odd 00020.
kwadlala umbrima uyamazi kwadlala ingoma kaMbrima ngathi okay umbrima ingoma zakhe ngezothando you know let me stick it out
but ingoma fana lokuthi nje ukuthi shayelo
then there's another friend of ours
Especially because you're Maz.
and what made it weird was that
I think yakwanisa ukupepela ukhistile.
Daughter, esasithi mama a baby lick around liquor
Khona fanele
City prom croissant
I think I think that's my cue to leave, eh? That's conversation I'm not well conversant about. That's my cue to leave, eh?
Sure, bro.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, bro.
So, but that wasn't even the worst of it. That wasn't even the worst of it. Ngoba it seems ukuthi playlist yangena ku folder yengoma lezi nje abangani bethu wala. So after that first song and I was like, no. And you know, when you're now in the mood and you don't want to do anything that's gonna
exactly because pause life
we have to be no I'm not feeling it anymore. So I wrote it out. Second song, if you guys know Pelias the Majestic, I think where Tumelo one of his freestyles there. Uncanny freestyle like Peter. Hey, that guy, what was the So, but I mean, we braved it, but it was really weird because I'm like, okay, the song's nothing wrong with them. I will continue to see with it, bro. But
I support local, but not to that extent.
Then we have a question from one of our members. Like, Balkwani who posted like ama questions lava but uthe ngingakhuluma ibizo lakhe. So umbuzo wakhe ebengani uthi mbani like who initiates new styles when you guys are having sexual intercourse? Is it the guy or is it the lady? Ngibuza lonke like ubuza sonke ubuza labantu abalaleleyo ubuza.
Mina as a woman, my advice to you as a girl is do not don't yazi umfana lethe lisilwa abese uza ukuthi isitala leso sithethe nga and when maybe uyabo usibone ku
pressers
ku ex ulizozile phone mfana
yavuma lezo ki present
no mina lapha bathi mina ngibukile
nah it's boring but
yeah press is boring now
it is
you have finished all the videos
as a girl I feel like it's difficult to introduce a new style because niggas start looking at you fun at the same time you guys you want a freak who brings in new stuff. And if we don't do that, we're boring, we're too uptight. Or maybe there's a way you can.
But
Flip like a rotisserie chicken. I don't
know.
Who do you think should initiate styles?
Whoever's feeling if you are feeling like introducing something, you can do it. But like I'm saying, approach is everything. If you know that you're with an uptight own like that, and chances are you can't just be chilling and then say, you know, namhla Tumelo. By the way. You know?
I also think, you don't have to introduce it like during off. You can like maybe send. I don't know, is it via memes or what? Like you know, you can. Angazi ukuthi jola la kanje.
But
siyathekana. Ngiyakwanisa ukumsendela something go Instagram DM yakhe ngithi engcenye thread yangikhona kule yinye picture yes4 and yabile enye position esingaza esiyenze yabo.
Instagram sile lokhu zenini.
And yeah.
uJane ngeke ngahlangana le ngipost Instagram. Lami ngandihlanganela accident.
Instagram sile porridge.
Umgcini
ngandihlanganela.
Umgcini umela asebenzele FBI.
Ngandihlanganela yabona lokho kanje yabuse emapagini maybe awe Ghana or something. Vele ipage elingekhoyo kobulawa like ukuthi ungathola umuntu. Injani uthola lolu take umuntu. Posting
yangu simfihli umuntu wami Mgcini wamthola wathi
actually funny story another funny story yeah. You guys remember ilockdown ngiqalisa uJinimbi used to host amalokuzeni
yes
on my live videos abantu abathweka and I'm not sure if IG still does this and
iyakhuluma ukuthi ngoba nababukele
what ungangena ihlukutshela ukuthi lokuzeni
Mama is watching
so tina with my friends that's like group chat right? So when we enter, just start my screenshots.
I still have some of those screenshots. Some of my friends would be like, yeah, boys, I put them in my email. Even after Jinimbi died.
After I put them on my email.
Lockdown.
Lockdown upon us as well. Even
No Tory lanes as well, man. Yeah.
Tory was about deleting Instagram.
Nah, me for tonight.
Me for tonight. I'm okay.
No, I'm chill. Where are you? What I mean in Zimbabwe? No, I could tell with your pillow.
Yeah.
But
But you know what? I always feel like Uchinimbi was the nicer one. Abangan back, I love my life. That's Mosha Chileza. You know, he tried to be a bit kind sometimes.
As long as you love his lamb, it's fine. Like it's PYO. So,
yes, sir.
But no, Kalisi style.
Just download
mina bona asiqalise nsonke khathi singiyahlala kuyimengibya lezikile
also that app Kama Sutra.
Yeah, even the apps.
Tangwini.
Kama Sutra.
There's even a chart. There's like a chart.
That has all the positions.
Yeah, even a chart. Like
let me correct you. Kama Sutra is a book.
No, there's an app with the thingy only.
Yeah, but why don't you Google it then?
Kama Sutra.
Guys, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but once upon a time, I got in Ipon.
Voting is a
Ipon.
Amagets angahamba ubukele.
Hey, kwathi
ilokhu phakathi.
Make sure ukuthi amagets mayebuya.
Njengamqama mina disconnected i-DVD player ngihambela.
Wesilana ama-DVD lana afunde kakhulu amagetsi abuye ku resume.
Uhle ukuthi
kwali akisho.
Makuyi-home theater ama-speaker onke lana.
Le sound.
Iscreen sesigcwale vele ngelokhu
But awkward lokhu zenini ejayele ukwenzakala. Ke sokula ama sound bar. Ukuthi angazi i-Bluetooth ya connected.
Wena busy ku Twitter lapha na ku hinge hookups. Send i-plug yabo.
Kukwini.
Thwambani.
Try hinge hookups.
Yabo.
What's that? Which one is this one?
I'll pay you.
It's another one.
Yeah, in the
sound usayizwa man. Uthi avula ivolume uzayi man. Ina pause ukuthi.
Uzo increase of 500.
One masalethi Mgcini this was throwing all I want thing. My worst fear is, let's say maybe we end Peters meters. We won. DJ beat.
Nah, then.
Stop us recording.
Bro. But I go tune sometimes.
Bahlala bemphikisi.
I go tune ngathi hi man. Lapha ngani lo muntu ongibukele ucheck where's copy toilet ngiyangini me
ngithi
check up phezulu
uyathi uqeda umasala uze stop ethi ya bahlala bemphikisa
ngakubamba. You want to say something though?
No, but I think look kulalo kind of way you wanna like comment about where there's a trend of people sending ama videos and then people like a future is bagere. Volume. So yabukela lapha yabuza le date ma uthula about umuntu athumeza ivideo yani. It's family and it is the kind of photo mna. Senkwezi voices
I had to show her the video. I had to pin that it because
I remember I keep a group into. Remember lana yasenda into enalando kuyimandi kuseni. Bese yayo ndoda wonke umuntu ibonisa abantu laba semsebenzini laba. Remember lana 5 dollars. Athi ngani istimela so sesiyacha umntwana omncane nje. So vele wena engage lapha uvule level hey umntwana lo nxa sokuzafika lapha impact kutshintshe nje.
Thina vele ithezeli esiyithumele content
nga. Building burns down what ngenye topic etrend.
Sabesikhipa ndoda. I remember laza ikhiphe groupini.
Thina singasebenziyo vele sisebenza ku podcast kuphela inomele disinanzile.
Umgcina bathumiza.
Ama video vele sihlala sinayo sihlala siri. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the ByoPodcast Ingxoxo 99. Today we are joined by a visitor who is not a visitor.
Mang. Onna.
Andipele nitshela
Wena bomethi uqamba omunye umuntu ngiyedinga ivisit.
Jane mnganami lapho mzwana ozawina khona i-award mnganami.
ngithe nguhlonipha.
Yebo.
Sabona Jane.
Hi.
How are
Hi
you doing?
guys.
How are you doing?
Hello,
Welcome back
hi.
to our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Ngizikhipha no shop.
Ngiyaphefumula okusala.
Performer. Ayikho qhathekile.
Ngisefafa nge. Ngamanzi.
Nginjengu. Wawena ivideo leni injengu le.
Hayi.
Lingasijudge.
Lingasijudge injengu yethu.
Iyo affordable.
Injengu yangona akula mali kodwa injengu izahlala ikhona. Lina di sharp guys. Is everyone okay?
Mentally linjani?
Straight.
No straight.
Of course. Oh, okay.
No straight.
We good.
Ngizonika so. Ikaza lethi ngazifana miskiwa ethi.
I-red flag.
Mina mentally mina ngithamba remember ne-Nash Pains lana. Mentally mina nguTinashe Mutarisi. Ngumtarisi mentally.
Umtarisi bamenzeni kathi.
Do you remember that ngisol? I feel like that guy.
I didn't even know who he is, but I could tell he was angry.
I feel like
But just
that
give
guy.
people context of
All
what khuluma ngaye.
All right.
Because I'm sure maybe they might not know.
Tinashe Mutarisi is the owner of Nash Paints and Nash TV Land. He's an inspiration to our exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nash Furnitures. Oh Nash and Tinashe wakhona yalo. You know. So, he's a
He likes Nyash. Oh, okay.
really that's an upstanding man.
Allegedly kuchava khulumile you say.
Yeah. So anyway, he's been having troubles with one of his factories, and I think they've had to shut down operations in Dawama Gate Land. So the story goes, Upashin Java, Lomudiwa by association, so that as an opportunity to try and intervene. I think bamfonela member bamtshela ukuthi no kulabantu government abakutargetileyo lani they were trying to get closer to him by telling him ukuthi hey ama enemies akho whatever.
I feel like Zim is not a safe country, dog.
It's not, man. It's not, bro.
Like yabona ekuphileni kwamanje amfisa ukuzithola ngikuposition yokuthi sengiphise off umuntu or the access to those people like that. Noma kungakhanya ngathi maybe abanye balamanga. But umuntu sebela ma threats ukuthi like I'll call the president.
Yeah.
Fucked. Mina noma uzidlalela.
Uyacemela. Kufanele tweet dene sibonile.
No, but okunye guys remember lapha mgcina lapha kulabantu abangani balingene. Tinashe, as much as he's an entrepreneur, business, like I say, he's a bit legitimate. I'm sure that guy hasn't come this far without connections, So when he then threatens his people back, he knows ukuthi uthembele.
He also told them ukuthi mina ungamfonela ufuna uhlana la, mina ngithi mfuna uhlana la. We have meeting.
You know what I mean?
Mina
So
uhlana la. So
yeah, ngabantu abalingeneyo.
First born le second born bayaphikisana.
Abe ngumgcini lo Java nsongo kunye.
Vele haya I'm never sure.
Yeah.
You're saying?
I'm saying it's immaturity because cabanga usubona umzali wakho echingelana lo munye umuntu like two grown men on social media. It really doesn't make sense. But at the same time, I think they
are in their soft girl era.
Let me try to be serious, but I'm saying I understand where Tinashe Mutarisi is coming from. I think Upashi Java naturally is really annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really annoying and really picks on people and stuff. I don't understand him, but I think I understand Lapo Vela Tinashe. I've never seen him so angry my whole existence. No. As Nimas, just from social media. He's always happy.
Tinashe is that guy, like even in pictures.
Yeah.
He looks like a very chill very calm
person.
So everyone was just shocked.
Umuntu mayezondile.
Fanele lokubona uMike Chimombe ezondile. Last week ukolo Mike Chimombe esmokes. Ukolo Mike Chimombe esmokes.
Oh my gosh, and so many others. You. What a surprise.
wathi nokuyiphula up kwamanika so ihamba lama bodyguard
wesana
but
check it,
abantu
type
bakubulala
uthi
manje
impi
bayabulala ku-blue tick afana no one minded
Ngitshela uMike ulitype ukuthi lulubi ngalezo
abantu bam-blue tick
futhi mina ngaya ngadlisa isikwadi sepla
Wathatha la ipicture?
mina ngangingamazi yena ukuthi mbaba kule munye u-actor owe-South Africa wayehamba la
Oh, nguyehamba la wayekhona futhi.
ugqibeka omunye umfana so ngathi ya
Lana lenwele ezithe.
yeah
Benzithi mina like umuntu uyambona ukuthi uzondile nxa ekhuluma zaqhuqe so. Like ivideo then like you can see remember bro was shaking. He was shaking.
you are shaking my guy
And you know what I realized? I feel like this guy had probably been holding ezinye izinto in, you know,
Underlying issues.
sense ngani ngaboni nje, but those guys probably crossed some boundary or
Phela ukuthi
something.
abantu balokhuze like bakuzondisa yazi ukukhuluma inhlamba in between lapha nothi elimbukele ngiyaxolisa sure.
Andu vale ngoxolisa ukuthi
Ikho bona khona ukuthi umuntu like kulobuntu bro like ebengafuna but uqeda ukukhuluma
so
imsukhe
ngoyathengela uSaint iMustang
nguyimnikazi welokuzenini weNash xa ukuthi most probably nguye
yeah.
but hey
got you to the cash
mina vele
Ngiyatshela
bensizaba
uSaint
ukukhuluma
Mustang.
ngendaba lezi because
what are we doing wrong are we a potato
sebengascheck lapha.
And I've always felt like that guy has probably got more influence among ghetto youth away Harare more than Passion Chap.
Yeah, but
Through
Passion Chap
platform
akala
like
influence.
in
It's
TV,
just
he's put a
flexing,
lot of
man.
artists on.
I feel like ngenye imarket omele step in lane yamarket youth. How do we do that?
Dlala lo Tinashe.
hayi kumele siyenze abasoze besifune
Not for imali but
kumele si-interviewe i-members mze besamele sethuni i-podcast embara
phela mina umgcini ngimtshela ukuthi singajoyini illuminati kulani wathi abasoze besifune ngoba
na bona ngani usathana ngalifuna
But imagine, bro, we are like Illuminati, bro. Me, I wouldn't be. I can't recover from that, bro.
from what
We are like Illuminati. We didn't go to no.
uyalola ngusathane already
but already akalivuma
ngathi abalivume upstairs I mean bheka
but like khonokho ukuthi alikho phakathi sesign ukuthi akalandaba lana.
na usamele isikhathi esiright
kodwa
Kumele
ngqokuza
isikhathi
if they give you a deal right and they say you have 20 years left to live you live your best life you leave a legacy for your kids or whatever
20
and you shuck or
Bangitshela ukuthi ngifa njani.
uvuka uxoshwe ngumbayiyo kusaza labane because even if you refuse you don't know when you're going to die apparently those are the deals some of them
bakutshela ukuthi uyafa njani or
they
wakujuma.
don't tell you you just know
Bakutshela ukuthi around this time
uzawufa you shuck anytime whether
mna
accident or
nges-19
what.
I repent
But they want
leave
blood
everything khuleke njani
That's why they want blood. You can't die via, like maybe ucha or something, because they need your body intact.
Shit.
body or body parts
Body. Injalo ungaqunywanga.
all right
Because they want it as a. Would you take the deal?
Hayi
Ah,
abafethu
so
vele
zikujudge.
mina hayi mina madoda ngiyakhonza mina ngiyamsa ngabona enye comment ku-Instagram Jay podcast lenganile sisabatha.
Athe uNkulunkulu zamesaba
Manje ikubona khona ukuthi we are good representatives.
Hey, nangu sticks and stones.
Impenxe unkabela. Impenxe unkabela.
Asiyenzanga
Grand Bomba
Asiyenza
ngosquare
umfumfu yakhe. So
Anyway.
abantu they finally decided guys. I think labona ku ma comments labani majority of the people were saying
Pod Squad, yeah.
Pod Squad, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Squad,
we are
yeah.
calling our audience Pod Squad.
Always lot of Pogians.
Oshcast.
Oshcast.
Lot of Pogians.
Oshcast.
Oshcast.
Oshcast. Oshcast.
Asilalela ngamamini.
But I think okunye futhi
sebanika wonke
sizabona
Pod
time.
Squad,
Yeah.
Pod
Yeah,
Squad
we'll see what catches on.
phambili.
So yeah, the Pod Squad and the audience. How are you guys doing? Let us know in the comments. Ukuthi linjani libukele i-podcast leyilinga lo muntu wasuggesta ukuthi like ba comment ukuthi
TV Squad hashtag.
yeah
Phone Squad.
actually the TV Squad has been doing great, eh?
Yeah, the TV Squad is lit.
Bro, the TV Squad is even
shout out
like
to-
taking
Lamse
pictures,
guys.
like taking
I'm training you
pictures,
guys.
taking
Like
like.
uthi TV kuyangena umasari kwaje enye inhlamba lapha.
But we're not that bad.
Right mayibukela ngingekho.
Not that bad. So into ezi encourage abantu right now. If you're watching a TV, a cell phone,
A 3310.
a laptop, just take a screenshot or take a picture with your phone.
Tablet or whatever.
Yeah. Tag us ByoPodcast on
Who knows,
Instagram.
maybe sizakuthenga ikosolo.
Kosolo.
Do you have a beetroot?
But you guys, like I think I know why we are not reaching Boma 700 trillion views.
Okay.
Like I think Sengwazi like a secret.
I need to
What was the reason?
We don't buy views.
No, dog.
Jesus Christ, nigga.
You are coming in with some new angles, bro.
We're not buying.
I mean, my point is,
It's organic.
guys, data is expensive in Zim.
Yes.
Data is expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I shared with you recent stats, but Zimbabwean internet is the most expensive in the world, and it's the least reliable in the SADC region. That's just messed up on so many levels, man.
So the yeah, data langona li lokuzeni, but $43 per gig. 43 per gig.
Oh, wabafana.
But
43.
43.
Yini engaka esifuna okay sharp lifuna podcast but
Yeah, podcast, but-
esifuna
Bro,
ukuyibona online.
mina I was paying for anso ngikhulumi ibizo lelo kwizende company because I was bhatalanga 1 2 sebengafuna ukusebenza lathi la so kumele sinanzelele into esikhuluma ngazo apha ithelwa na noma befuna
Abana bahola
ithelwa noma ifuna ukuzobuya la ithi bafuna advertise abame picture
bahola mahara la.
Thatha imali leli elungisa network.
abathatha imali yodebenzela
Usathi network. Bra, as the past 3 weeks i-Wi-Fi yami straight down. Letha ama letha yi2. Khona phela vula kubhadala.
Kumbe bahole
That's the
isisebenzi zabo
problem.
ama package bavale.
no basebenzisile bona i-Wi-Fi yabo.
No, but you know what? To think about it practical, and you know the same way people have got ama conspiracy theories. Guti, the reason why there hasn't been a cure for HIV is because pharmaceutical companies are benefiting from ARVs and so on. I feel like even in the midst of all this chaos, there are so many beneficiaries of the status quo right now.
Yeah.
You know, data is not only expensive, but it's very, very like it's slow, it's unreliable.
Bro.
But if you look at it at face value, there hasn't been a telecoms license issued since 2000. Last one was Econet. Those are the last people to get a telecoms license. One. And secondly,
it like
people are
crazy,
trying as hard as they can to get Starlink into Zim. But we are for the past 2 months. That's all these guys sit in parliament and talk about. But for some reason, because they're seeing Guti, you know, it takes away a piece of the pie from them.
namhlangati siyakholisa namuhla.
Oh,
It's not a normal one.
another one.
Another one.
Another
day,
one.
Another one.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another concept.
16.
That's
160.
Donate for the girl child.
160? Oh, so
Yeah, your mate is not mating there.
it's not hard.
Cortex,
Equal mates.
normal plus wings. Also, gulama wings. Tell us,
Normal
guys.
plus wings.
Yes, it's
What's
got
the
wings.
what's the meaning
What's
of this?
wings?
The wings, that the thing that you use to namatisela on your paint.
Oh, not KFC.
Yes.
It's not the normal
Alright.
one.
Ah, this
No,
one's
the
like,
normal
oh,
is just like okay,
This is expensive stuff.
but it's better.
Nah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for.
thank you. Who dropped them off?
So, I was saying.
So wings.
Wi-Fi thing isebenzisa mina dog bensebenzisa unlimited. Bempatala $100 100 to 120
180.
per month. No, 120. You're thinking pattern. Because it 100% dog. So imali yakhona so I think isi-range boma 700 trillion. So we 250
Clip for your Wi-Fi.
$250 per month for Wi-Fi.
I-rent
Angiyabona enye tweets, bruh.
Ungabona ukhala umuntu onganathiyo. Just know it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that said wasn't isikhathi, you know, nje umuntu omdala and if life is really fucked up, maybe I was reminded by the pads. Tumelo thing it nepi je ubongu chekela ilanga lo. You know.
Is that
yeah.
what you do?
Ukake.
This part, no. Yeah, but I don't know,
Is that
man.
what you do?
I could. Guys.
Is that what you do?
No, I don't do that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, but
judge. This
impili
is a
impili
safe
funa
space.
njalo.
Funa njalo, bro. Like,
Shit your pants at some point.
bruh.
Funa uzikakela ichone nje.
Kokudive je ubongu chekela.
Awubona ilokhu nini ama sausage lana
Nah,
kade
yo.
kade
Akadana
wesila.
nokudupa iphakathi.
Ingani lobo Dubai.
Angizayifaka ipicture yana.
Sizayivanga. But before we digress too much, besikhuluma ngokudura
Kwe data.
data. It made me realize ukuthi abantu abasibukelayo bro abaseZimbabwe like basacrifice a lot, bro.
Listen, I've been joined FM 7,
Yeah.
but still, like,
Oh,
it's
fine.
fine.
That's
It's
also
risky
a
getting fired.
sacrifice,
Yeah.
eh?
So shout out to the people who are listening or watching this podcast. Bese Zimbabwe guys, you are our heroes. Because
Alabana bantu checking us for what means about cloud.
Bro.
Ingasana lami
Oh, yo.
endaweni ngiyalithengeli.
siyanikhothisa njalo.
Iwatch uma
Hayi
quality.
mina.
Ibhakede le pizza.
Bangahlangana la.
Angikhothisi. Disclaimer.
Ngingambona Jane
Ngiyakutshela
now, selimbonile imkhwebe.
Hey Jane.
Anongena
Yeah,
isikhothi
I'll give you a
ukubukela
round,
lapho.
not that round. The
Ngisho
other
uthi
one.
Jane. Mbukela i-podcast ngiseZimbabwe.
Ujeni yathi
Sona la
siphoza.
yathi
Asabe
La ibona
One
video
time.
lana lana uMatthew Lani his lawyer.
Emphululeka.
Ubhadala in kind.
Batry method of payment. Sabayas.
Manje amankazana e-cryptocurrency mfana nkwini?
I don't know, man.
Ngoba yini?
Tito.
Yeah, I'm sure imtito
Mina mfuni ukukhuluma idoti because
Tito.
abazali bami babukele i-podcast le.
Tito.
What do you think is the impact of having internet so expensive in Zim right now?
ukhulumile lokhu zenini. Ikuthi nje ni point yakhe mebubeyele entweni zakhe zobulema but
Kuba.
Hayi bengiqalise
But
kuhle
yeah,
sibili.
there are people who actually benefit. Mina, for me, I think even kind of like the bigger picture of things, there are people who benefit in all this chaos. Because internet ngayidula, it means even labona laba baluchana tebe siba layo kuma urban areas wayithole. What more labana basemakhaya esifuna laba bayithole. So into ezinjenga what disinformation ezokuthi yeah uso and so uzathengisa ilizwe are still disinformation. You can Google
And also remember
I just wanted to be silly.
remember what comes with
So, yeah.
with accessible internet is
Yeah.
freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Bayakwazi lina nxasela ku Twitter lapha you guys are unhinged.
You talk too
You
much.
You talk too much. You say anything everything that you want. So to curb that
because minister bambuza kwathiwa
You know.
ngayenza Stalin kwabe sithi hey
So can you say that-
uthethiswa kwama leaders ku Twitter
So can you say that the telecom companies are working with the
Nah.
political parties?
No. It's actually the government ipotras a regulator ama telecom standards. Yibabatshela lapha nxa seliqalisa ukujika manje ukuthi cichana internet. Abe potras.
But as a person that doesn't believe in coincidences, I would like to believe that to some extent these people are in Batini, cahoots, whatever. They're working together.
Yeah, bro.
It can't be a coincidence with high situation in just so. Data is expensive,
Because
it's
I feel like
unreliable,
I'm
they're not giving
ethical.
out licenses, they're not licensing Starlink and Zim. Like someone,
They're not
if
even
not a lot of
improving their
people, are
services, bro.
benefiting from this.
They're
Yeah.
taking money. Bapha umthatha imali yethu bebengayini.
But internet and
Njengethelwane
I
ibhadalelwane.
feel like Zimbabwe
Yeah, this
is
is going to be the Tell On podcast.
Phezulu ukuthi basas-identify
I feel like
amazimbabweni.
sebabona ukuthi thina vele sifuma yonke into guys.
Yeah, thina bayenza
But
anything.
Network is
ngiyale-
bad. It's
Spiritual
fine.
emazulwini.
La
Do you think
ngini-
sikhona ku-register?
Angazi dog.
Mina I don't think umdala ukuthi
Ukuthi uyasibona dot.
Bra. Phela thina
Because
sazi
haya
imali
kunzima.
yama-Israelites.
La wadubekanga so.
Yeah, ama-Israel
La
adubekanga so.
ma-Israelites adubekanga so dog. I feel like okunye futhi i-lack of knowledge yabona of things that are happening. Lama case studies are current. Like nxa internet expensive like that. Esikolo dog. Ungacheck ezikolo even e-town. Izikolo ezedolobheni, edrobheni. Yabo you'd find ukuthi i-textbook elisetshenziswayo i-case study into yakudala dog, but ziningi izinto esezenzakele and without without the internet vela like you're backward. Usithole i-chance maybe scholarship to study e-America khona ngale sufika suthola ukuthi you are 20 years backward.
You're
Knowledge
primitive,
yola.
actually, yeah.
Ngiyabo so ufakile ipressure yokuthi wena sokumele ufunde more. Sokumele like sokumele usebenze extra hard.
Yeah, vele
because like ubungala knowledge.
Kulento nto teza kudala nto. Ubona amabhuku aba reference aya ka 1990 tune assignment ebuka 2023. Come on guys.
But abantu ababukela i-podcast le besebenzisa idatha yabo eZimbabwe.
Salute you guys.
Salute
you guys there.
But okunye kungaba indicator ukuthi abathandi brazers so idatha yabo bayisebenza
into eziqakathekile. So now Zimbabwe, like if you're in Zimbabwe and you're not tuning into this podcast, we're porn addict.
Yeah. The stats came out last year.
What else are you watching?
Very year 7 internet.
I think it actually means they like it because once you data, but you know you're addicted to Twitter or whatever.
No, ngikhulumela like igroup liyana engabukeli i-podcast. Abangabukeli i-podcast.
They are likely to be.
I'm no ex. I'm ex ababukeli podcast. Iphi ex ababukeli podcast?
Hang Drake.
Okay.
Ababukela dog.
Yeah.
Hey, because phela
He sounds so sure.
Ngibantshela ukuthi wena Mgcini
sasivile ukuthi
awukhulume ngami
No,
ku
but you're
podcast.
actually telling the truth because you know what? Sometimes, not that I speak to my exes, but there's an ex of mine who says something, and I know I would have only said it on the podcast.
Ku podcast. Mina
They
ukhona
just
nje.
don't like or comment.
Mina kule content endilinika yona like ku podcast la, of course angiyabe ngafuna ukukhuluma ukuthi maybe into yangikhona yenzakala kimi. Ngiyaphonga ukuthi kule nto engizwileyo, but sometimes ngikhuluma ngami. Actually for the most part vele ngiyabe ngikhuluma ngami, so you'd find ukuthi ngiyabe ngikhuluma maybe ngxenye ex.
Ngahlafuna kubi ku date.
Ngahlafuna kubi maybe yabona. Then ngase ngibuya ngikhuluma ex yangikhona ibisibuyi sithi kari dog. Sasivumeleni ukuthi wena awusokukhulume ngami ku podcast.
I mean, I was touched when I realized like I was DM'd by someone I used to go to school with, like in primary school, dog. Like, angisoze ngikhuluma into engaqeda nini because ngilidlozi. But
I told you you are better.
If you hear
selling idlozi la phela getting your la.
Yeah.
That guy. Guys, ngo 92 lapha ngisaku grade 2. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold it right there.
Man, sister digest it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
But i-solution manje yini
yawo ngomfongo ngomunye umnyaka mina ngakwazi ukuthi uform ngini
wena ukuthi
arrest this guy.
Yeah,
I was invested in your story.
No, I was just saying I appreciate the fact that even people who have never spoken to me even through high school, college and work, whatever, they still remember me and they watch and be like, no, we watch.
Yeah,
we just don't comment. You must comment, motherfuckers.
Otherwise, why are you watching?
You must like and comment.
Otherwise, what are you doing, bro?
Actually, really, this is the time.
Ads. I saw a comment that said, it's so difficult ad because I just want to skip and get to the, to the gist, but then fine sizabukela because it helps the podcast or whatever.
As in when you meme city like if your ad is going to pitch up whilst I'm watching a video,
interesting video,
I'm going to hate your product.
I'm going to hate your product because
why are you disturbing me? But I want to, guys, please watch those ads I will pop up during the episode because equal best thola kona imali yokubhadalela i-Wi-Fi. You upload ile kwizinini podcast
Wi-Fi so somele live ngobuningi.
So ku tricky karesi somele live libaningi kwenza ukuthi imali la lithi sikwanise ukubhadalela
ungazi ulight. Oh, I saw a comment also esithi ulike your comment.
Jenny abala ama comments.
I have to.
I'm never in sesaba.
Ngiyabe ngifuna feedback.
I remember ngeke ngathumela screenshot. Igroup ino Kpris bathi hey ngendlela esithethiswa ngayo ngendlela esithethiswa ngayo
ukuhamba njani
Tumelo Kpris wathi ngendlela esithethiswa ngayo bese yabungasakwazi phela ukuthi
ukuthi bake basithethisa so
ngasizathi
umuntu obala ama comments
uvuyi ngani ngiyo lesikhathi sokubaphendula
mina nisabali lokho basisho dance abali
mina lokhu hlawe singathi ngifuna silokho siyahambisana lapho ufuna sifike
angisoze ngiqamba
bezwa khona lokho ngikuxolise sengiqedile
sorry
mina ngisoze ngiqamba umuntu wangikhona but asibala ama comments yabo babesithi no hey guys it's constructive criticism wayengakwazi kule comment ezashayina next abe ngiyithola ngathi yawo usithi
consecutive
akasakwaphendula
Understood. But siyalithanda guys. Abantu ababukelayo podcast and please do refer people to come and watch the podcast as well. So that the family grows.
Laba basebenza kuma corporate wathan.
Ngiyaba le mali.
Uhambe uyebuvula ama computer ama workmate wakho.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Oh, wena usivulela ama Google accounts ango 5.
Subscribe ngamane ukuze noba.
Nazo ndichethi lamangaki.
Umfazi ukuma talking stage.
Nazo ndichethi lamangaki but all my devices have different Google accounts.
La manzo ngikhulume because yabona level lokilithaba lapho ukuthi selithola 100 likes.
If you yakona.
Level itaba lisithi selile 100 likes ku YouTube.
Umuntu
90 years ago.
90 ngezami. Naji thathele kamasalo like
kamasalo udala ama siblings.
But ngathi ngibamba ifoni kamasalo. I think last week. Yabona abadala bavule ama application bangavali. So ngamphongo mvalela phela ukuthi ungachayi ibhatri. Ngachayisana la episode isiyafina. Ngathi kodwa umzali.
Abantu bake bakutshela kodwa ukuna kodwa bakutshela ntoni.
Lokho.
Kanti senhloni njani manje siyakongcina nje. Masalo wathi hey la into esikhuluma libo ke
wena uthanda ukuthi anokele isikhothi.
Nganele isikhothi kuravi.
Anokele isikhothi selapha.
Asimuvi.
Sorry. Mina bake bambuza anti sebesifike late endlini. Athi kathi uyabusiya ngapi? Ngithi ngiyabe ku podcast. Akuthimezele link yibo. Ngathi hell to the no. No.
Zakunika link episode engane la.
Akula link ngibani.
Yasabukela manje ayi.
No but thina sile go to. Va episode kaMadlela dog. Abadala vele.
Madlela.
Hama episode kaMadlela.
No. No but then if they watch one la wethu and sebesithi Kanyalo we podcast lokhu kuyi.
But I feel like
and then they watch
right now we are not in a position to diss people. Our Twitcher basically podcast yenu liyana episode yenu liyana like if ule chance you convert someone like kumtshintsha indlela acabanga ngayo like uthi no ngiya understand ukuthi episode lebukeleyo like vele ungabona episode ile yellow bone eceleni okulo rasta like skipper vele like ungabuyini but ungabona maybe kulo someone different.
But also in the same breath I'd like to say kulabanye abantu for example uyabona umuntu wakhona ukuthi okay maybe the particular episode that they watched is not for them. Which one is this one?
What?
No, let's wait for people to settle down. Settle down a bit. Alright, anyway, I was saying everyone go to umuntu lo episode ebukele yani kayithandanga. Maybe they'll like another one. But the reason why I'll be quick to tell people that criticize us on Twitter to fuck off is because everyone has been waiting for a chance to crucify us.
Yes, it's not constructive. It's
it's not constructive.
It's destructive.
It's just criticism. Mundlo has been, there's a difference. Remember that time we engaged on we said we're not gonna speak about this but that day there were two people that I saw. There's a person that said that this episode hi ngana inlokuze wabumthumezele yinye wabukela wayithanda. Then there's a person that went underneath and said no vele banjalo. Really, the guys are a bit crass. These are shit guys.
That thing once also happened to me. There's a person who was bashing me on radio. I think Vuyi chat yakhe station where MJ is my favorite presenter. I'm now. So sometimes we just want to.
So yabona ukuthi like their intention and
let bygones be bygones.
I know not for me it is water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge.
But I know what time it is, bro.
Esimoze ndiyethanda ukudigress. Besakhuluma ukudura kwe-internet. Ngiyakwazi ukuthi sihlala sikhuluma ama solutions angasoke asetshenziswe anyways, but for the sake of ukukhuluma Starlink is solution right now. Akulokunye besides it.
Nah, remember laba sebenike imali ndoda. Kumele balungise infrastructure yabo ndoda. Bangazenzisi laba.
I feel like
ama service provider wonke abhadalwa imali eDubai and then they give us shit internet. They're just supposed to
don't
buy.
make
Yeah.
sense, bruh. It don't make
But
sense.
unfortunately, economically speaking, in any place where you've got one or two businesses controlling the entire market and they enjoy something called monopoly. In monopoly, what they say goes. That's not complain as long as I take it. Ed, you couldn't Zimbabwe. Ed, tell
They
why
don't
not?
give a fuck, bro.
They'll be like, at this point, I will respond, and now they don't even respond to him because they know that no matter what, you're still gonna want to talk to Jane. You're still gonna want to call Ralph.
Yeah.
Uzasebenzisa products abakuphela.
You still gonna want to watch porn?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's but yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, good trick. Good trick.
Yeah, it's hectic.
You wanted to say something? As soon be like,
Yeah. It's like in a relationship, and if a nigga's dating a chick, that's beautiful. Fine, she's loyal to him, man. But this one knows what there's about 10 other owns in the DMs. I must come correct at all times. Otherwise,
I was zoned.
quick, relegate. You know what I mean?
Fanalo cheer data lolo Mike Chimombe kwasingedo le brabas le.
Hey.
I guess are loyal to rich niggas these days. These days.
So cabanga ukuthi don't choose the word para. Onjwathi. Abadla abafazi babantu aba rich.
Yikho phela uyabona umuntu lana lapha besenza lokho yathethwe modern problems require modern solutions. Ukuthi of course remember le sayithandi ngenze into zakhe but I still need to be comfortable. Yeah, I still need to be comfortable. But so let Vuyi hit.
But ukuchazeka abayekeli. Yibo abafeba last number bakwazi ukufihla phela.
Screenshot ngisibonile wesamachat.
Yeah, guys, iPhone kama 40 iyalikulayitha la, but shout out to my 40.
My 40, the name is so nice. You gotta say it. My 40 phela ubela akakhulumisanga umuntu. Wawe faka ifoni yakhe echajeni. Wasifakela bona ukuthi iya charge yini, bona i-charge wahlala phansi. Walalela wathatha i-mic kasidile. My 40. How are you doing, bro? Tithisa abanye every week.
Like my 40. My 40
busy vela.
My 40 was busy.
My 40 was busy. Congrats though. Congrats. The festival was a hit.
Congratulations to Oma 4040
I lost this year, so. For
hosting the 122 comedy festival. Yeah. Safika thina lo kuzendo Ralph. Sasha, I think Sasha had 3.
Like the celebrities.
Yeah, like the rock stars. We rocking.
Did the 4th.
We're rocking. So sakala ku comedy comedy show. Come forward, it was nice, eh? But kulo muntu wakhuluma into like a reality with like you just see ukuthi the economy of a country is bad by an empty lokuzenini
auditorium, yeah.
Like ukubona khona ukuthi trick.
I mean,
Speak on the mic. Dala wagcina.
They had nothing to do with the economy. But anyway, Bulaya is Bulaya, man.
Yeah.
Because the funny night, that funny thing about that night, the guys went clubbing, right?
Yeah.
And this guy is being introduced to the boys. This guy's from Lesotho, this guy from this country, this guy from this country. They're like, how come I don't know about this? How come? And this is a guy that is every post of mine in his DM, and Vula. You can tell with the blue ticks, but he's saying he doesn't know these guys are around. So in my mind, I'm like, two-faced. It's like,
so like, are we?
No, but for me, the festival did exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It allowed me to experiment because the first 2 years we experimented, bro.
Yeah.
And thanks to Culture Fund and their money, we managed to really experiment how we wanted.
Yeah.
Everything went well. I'm able to say we're back next year.
Yeah.
And the roast, we're moving into another country. Can you imagine? Oh. Yeah, we're big like that now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the roast is going to another country, and Zimbabwe will have 2 cities. We'll do it the festival in 2 cities in 3 days, each city 3 days.
Are we allowed to talk about some of the content that was being talked about?
Yeah, you're allowed to talk about it, bro.
So
but before you go there, when there be internet there, that you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, Starlink in Abuja, should it come official in Zim, would it be expensive?
I hope you guys understand.
Because of the taxes, yeah.
Because of the taxes and everything, it will be expensive.
So it will literally
Like the
be back to square
installation
one.
or-
It will be fast, yes, but it will be expensive.
The
More
installation.
No,
or
even the subscription.
No, but the subscription yafana like Pela worldwide.
No. Do you know Zimbabwe? Do you know what happens with Zim?
Tax, yeah.
Do you know kuna taxes? Like even your wife or partner engine. Like kuna taxes actually there's a lot of taxes that are thrown in there. Right?
Even the etiquette, like
Bro, kuna taxes amanye. I'm a service providers won't allow, bro. You realize they're cheap. They're all cheap. There's these taxes that come. Like chigara. Like you ask yourself, internet environment taxes won't allow. Like there's a whole lot of taxes. And another thing is Econet, if it's down, who's the backup plan in Econet? It's probably Tel One or Powertel. They won't tell you. Right? These guys are backup of each other.
Tell one you pick up.
Because Tel One is a do you know Tel One is a big fiber? Tel One is one of the biggest fiber networks in the country. No, do you know Tel One is the biggest fibers, one of the biggest fiber networks in the country? They have like the first company to have fiber as it NRZ. NRZ was the first company in Zimbabwe to have fiber, right? Like, so most companies don't have fiber now, but they don't use it for you guys. They use it for banking and what, and then Lina Lingama.
But just
and many more.
Fast,
Lingama many. Bulawa used to have the fastest internet.
Mad expensive.
Yeah, if you pay the gun, it's
like a crazy package that they have. I was downloading
Let me tell you
console
about
more or
it.
less.
If you pay for the small one, like the 50 gig one,
Bulawa used to have the fastest
more
internet.
equal, so unlimited, you load 2 days into one. I don't know why.
But that's for home use.
Oh.
Trust me, if you go beyond.
Yeah, my company, yeah.
But I'll tell you,
I'll download like 100 gigs.
I know they'll
like
probably.
less than 30 minutes.
I know they'll probably get me in trouble. And Bulawa
Mgcini.
had the fastest internet in Zimbabwe. Because our internet was being tapped from Botswana. Someone in Harare decided that cannot happen in the country where Bulawa is the fastest internet in the country. So all internet in this country goes through Harare. Like everyone now goes to the government switch, so the government can now switch on and off internet as it will. So actually I'm independent. That's why Kushlupen the man is Starlink. So who are they gonna go through? They need to go through someone so the government can have access to switch on and off the internet.
Majojindo says Zimbabwe is stress. I mean,
I'm saying depressed.
wanted to say something before Kuluma event came forward.
Yeah. Speaking on Uti, like you guys are talking about packages, and I actually discovered something during the week. I would divert in Bijan, but it will still be linked to packages. You're saying Uti, there's some packages that way, like for instance, the Tier 1 Wi-Fi will be fast. It's actually true. Because, like, I'll give you an example. Sometime last year, Uma Saddam was hospitalized. And so when she was hospitalized, the couch may be another person also, or was also by, like, bedside and what. And so when they were buying medication, they were asking to which medical aid are you using. So, Key and Masaram. So, Mki was supposed to Masaram which package of the medical aid. They were using the same medical aid. So she was saying, which package are you on? Masaram, I showed the package. There's like I'm on the let's say you package like you inkwe which one are you on?
Yeah.
So city I only know this one. So what I've discovered and what she also discovered is that there are different packages for different classes, especially in Zim. Like you'll be shocked, Uti, some companies use different packages at Tier 1 where
internet is fast.
Where internet is fast. Just like medical aid, that discovered we have packages that are convenient for certain people. But you never see them being advertised endaweni zankhona.
Yafanana lelo cuisine le podcast le kanti lina why libona ngani sithi sibiza abantu sithi audience because they know ukuthi kukhona esikunika
but again the internet service companies service provider the ISPs will never tell you this. When you sign those T's and C's there's a line that talks about fair usage
You
policy.
read terms and conditions?
Right?
You read them.
Like I'm an IT technician. I deal with these ISPs. Yeah. I install these things
This
for
is not
them.
just a comedian, by the way.
So they don't tell you about the fair usage policy, right? It is at their discretion. They can decide to throttle you down when they feel like, and when you call them, don't know what our engineers are working on it, and then they just slow the internet down. and given priority to someone else. And there's what they call contention ratio. When I'm a internet yakho endlini wena ngini uhlala
Like
Country Park. That means Enketa. That means that link that's coming to you is being shared by 4 people and the same condition ratio is 4. 1:4. That means there are 4 people on your link that lives tell 1. It's spliced into 4. Virtually. Virtually on the router. On the router is virtually spliced into 4. That means first come, first serve. That's why your internet is slow some day, it's fast some day. So they don't tell you this. They don't tell you this, but that's what they do. And I want to go unlimited. If you come and tell me you're paying for unlimited, you share. There's no such thing called unlimited. Because at some point, they will slow your speed down because what I should download they are cool.
Bro.
That's what they do. So it's unfortunate, but that's how it is, and that's how it operates. That's how Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much for the knowledge, bro.
At least
I feel like a puss.
Like
a puss.
I tell one got unlimited tongue 500 gigs. Something happens.
Shout out to.
At their discretion, they can pretty much do what they want because you sign the document. The fine print. The fine print.
Ngizathi ku-comedy show kama-40 wawule comedian eyisiphofu.
Remember that name blind. Remember that?
Yeah, he's amazing.
What?
Who blind and is blind?
Yeah, who blind?
Blind.
Uzawa.
Like he's actually blind. I'm on in Nix.
But what again? What I know is fine. You can show me your titties. Your boobs.
I cannot see. You can open your.
What I cannot see, you can show me your boobs. I will not see them anyway.
He lost his sight when I was like 14. Yeah.
But I was good.
Yeah, he was
amazing.
he jokes about it.
Babe member babe roster. Basically, he looks like he's part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I know, bro.
You're part of.
I have to be political. And what is is part of? Like that is part of the community. But anyways, that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. Obviously, like ufike this week ipichani was 1 week ago.
Ndota. Bro. When I was sitting in the audience, where I was sitting, I had the full view because I needed to be signaling. What?
No, so I think
I stood there when I left. I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out of this.
But you are 1 week late.
But it's
it was a good show, Jay. It was the roast of Zimbabwe, like as a kind.
So was there dark humor and stuff?
It was dark humor.
It was crazy.
No remember. Zimbabwe like ngati vele yona vele as a country ngati ayila maphepha.
What was Zimbabwe maybe so
like Zimbabwe vele ngati country like as a country
documents.
Zimbabwe secretly
passport. Like it goes back to why is it doesn't change internet lezi stura, bro?
But remember what you got?
The simple thing.
Bro is always a sidekick.
Hey,
go teacher was the time a teacher stood up and went. Teacher asked.
Lapa OTJ was supposed to play music corner. OTJ was like, what you went on about to be a lot TJ.
Guys, the way they view us.
They thought there was no Nando's in Zimbabwe.
But Laliana Zimbabwe it's like
bullying an orphan.
Bully orphan. Don't you remember Laliana?
So like so complicated. But anyway.
There's motors or how to planes even take off. Like they thought there's no airport.
Remember I to when abantu coupling and like ba light skinned, like ba proper, ba fresh abo. Funny do masala. Masala. Into la nelihlala likhuluma eZimbabwe lisithi eZimbabwe kula bantu abakini namba abantu abakini bakhangeni only to discover ukuthi abantu abana ngama-tourist evele eBritain.
Those guys
There's a South African artist. I think she was performing in H. So she posted a video on TikTok saying, "Hey, I woke up in Zimbabwe." She was using the Shona accent.
It's giving Zimbabwe.
He's giving Zimbabwe. I woke up in Zimbabwe. What? And the South Africans were commenting, basically, it's clean. They have roads. They have cars. Kuthiwa, where are the people?
Ngiyakhumbula even le show leyana kanti kuyisho kabani le okwabuya umuntu wano we-states then basebiza umaphorisa lolo Nasty C to support. Oh, it was a Rick Ross show. So Nasty C wathe actually umaphorisa wathe poster emephambi kwama-Euroside 2. They were like, these guys have man kuma comments. They had to hire cars from SA for the show. I'm like,
but
what?
like, what are some of the misconceptions akhona ngelokuzini ngeZimbabwe out there? I feel like maningi.
Uthi sisekhaya bro. Like uthi sisekhaya they think like sisekhaya. Like they think
abantu nxabebuya lapha eplane bayehla ama-parachute ihle ishibili kibuyela.
Yeah.
They think usiphila njengalaba lion faster.
Faster lion.
It's bad, man.
Okunye abantu abakupambanisayo is to think that everyone in Zim is Shona.
Yeah.
That's where the is giving Zimbabwe.
Yes, because once you say I'm Zimbabwean, yes, Uripo.
Exactly. Popo, Shamar.
But that
time I'm Tonga, bro.
Shona, like fluent Shona, like that blind comedian, like speaks fluent Shona, like ungayenzi.
He's Ndebele.
No, he's from Botswana. He's from Botswana. Speaks fluent Shona, speaks Ndebele, speaks Kala. Because I was like, why like Saslo made dirty Shona, so I am from this is Shona. Yeah. What other than exporting? What? Zimbabwe is also exporting. What are exporting thieves?
It was dark, yeah.
But congratulations, Mafoti, that was a good show.
Did you see the video of that guy? Where this guy was sitting in his car. Security guard told Shona. That guy is a security guard in SA. While South African, obviously. You don't know back up, but like they don't care. They don't care.
The arrogance of Maluma arrogance engayenziwa.
Yi problem when like okukhulunywa ngukando Rudy, we don't know how to lay low, bro. La fika phela khona ngale mfethu hamba ndapho yabo.
But there's this thing.
Back up.
These days they have a system of saying I don't speak Ndebele, I speak Zulu. I'm like, okay. And then there's a guy who did that to me. Watch, I don't speak Ndebele, I speak Zulu.
Sick.
Ngabe imkhulumisa isiNdebele. Ngathi let me use Zulu. Ngamkhulumisa isiNdebele wamphendula ngathi that's how stupid you are. I was using Ndebele. You can't tell
there's a place called Zirast in Joburg. It's yabuphume yabulande iJob yabuphume yabungena South Africa. It's a place in South Africa called Zirast. Yabungena using the border between Botswana and South Africa. I'm singiyahlala phana because I was more with South Africa from Bots. I'm there in Shoprite. Ngiyathenga. And then this girl says to the next girl, Titi, une change here. I was like, what the
5 minutes, I don't lie.
Audacity.
Like I don't lie. Like ukuhamba like ku country ukuthi wenga expecting Zimbabwe. Ngizwe umuntu esitsho njalo. Anyathaba bro. Vele ngitshela ngithi shower with a bow. Iwe.
Kule ndawo kuthiwa yiDeira eDubai. Yimbari eDubai. Ma uyehle eTaxini uyahluzweni. Wathi ufika nje there's a
omkoma bakhona la.
Asadingi uyabusizwa amandebele lamashona and
ngangakusendela ivoice note nisemshoveni omasalana wekhoma ngamagetsi uthi apara abagetsi futhi kule ndawo futhi SA eTafontein nani so eTafontein ngikhona kule kuyi area so kuthiwa lapha nje kuthiwa kusemashoneni okuserious uzeza vele ngemusic
Waya.
I was in Swaziland. I was in Swaziland for that Dread Dance Festival. So ngiyakhuluma nabantu eSwaziland yababuza so luwenza njengalana mbamba ngizwa sakatogara pha bazokhala ngabakini phela mina
But
ngibazi
kulelo kuzeni like
Awuyibazi mina lapho.
yabona bro like mawuse essay especially nxa use emchoveni uli Zimbabwean bro vele we all know ukuthi as Zimbabweans our task is not to sound like Zimbabwean like everywhere noma bro amaphepha akho sharp vele the plan is not to sound like Zimbabwean singene lapha nelo kuzeni emchoveni lapha na itaxi by the way ngene taxi lapha ngene taxi lapha na uzomoya umasala uthi hayi he ungakona sesikhangelene phela thina siyabona ukuthi le ngiyangikhaya but singana
there's an Uber driver yazi wayekhuluma isiZulu ehlanganisa lesixhosa so thina sasitokhe simkhulumisa ngesikhiwe yabo esihambisa lapha in SA lokho esihambisa lapha esiyakhona then sathi sixoxa thina sakhohla saqasha uxoxa ngesindebele wathi wabe sithi phela nami ngingowegwabalanda sathi
you are part of us wena but sasisuka ku event kama 40 sahambe eHartsfield
Yes,
like sabukela i-first half ye-rugby khona ngale nawe hey ngisaphosa sasa ngakuba sikho kupodcast kwenzakele enye inkeme on the road speedman 120
no it was what happened is saphuza kusuka kuma-40 so by the time sihamba le sithi funa ukubona ihaka so we had to fly to Hartsfield so on our way Sampara was just chilling on the road.
Bro, ispeed siku 120 nje like umuntu waphosa
hey choose that team.
Hey. No, he was driving. He was the one driving. Lapha ngabona khona ukuthi like kuyethukile. Sathi sisuke
they don't call it the Lambo for nothing, bro.
Sathi sisukela kule.
The Lambo.
Sathi sisuka eHartsfield aba. Ngezwe overface city. Adanka key lamp.
I was drinking now, so I really wanted to try.
But then sasuka sambe smokehouse. Shout out to the event organizers with smokehouse for organizing that big screen for a rugby match. Yo,
yeah, that was
everything was just good, bro. Yeah, but he's there said to remind us that we are
in
international offense.
79 minutes kwacisha dog.
Irugby siphela ndoda ukuthi sokuphela amagetsi abecha ehamba, bro. Daughter, Baba oblique. Literally. Baba oblique. Baba oblique. But yeah, yabona ubusuku lobani ba that was the one.
You know, there's a power that I wish to possess. So I heard that Burna Boy declined the offer to perform at Dubai for 5 million because they do not allow you to smoke weed there.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that nigga couldn't not smoke weed for 24 hours and down 5 million?
Benkhuluma imembe yami sithi maybe uBurna Boy bekwazi ukuthi like imithetho ye-country vele yabo yazi even le management yakho I'm sure they do some research
ukuthi on the laws but
like in the end indlela abamtshele ngayo yabona Jane ma umuntu engasibiza as a podcast athi guys ngifuna lizo record i-podcast yami in Mbare Fashion House but I don't want you guys to make noise. I don't want you to drink blah blah blah.
I feel like
ungabuya ngenjalo nje.
Yeah.
Noma kade bengifuna ukubuya ngizo perform e-country yakho. But ko kanti undelelile ngicina sengasafuna.
But bekumele athathe 5 million le ngendlela abamqila ngayo izimali zakhe.
I think him being Nigerian didn't help. In Nigeria is part of those countries there's a lot of countries that were banned from Ungena, including SA, Nigeria, what. Maufunu Tata like a new visa or whatever. In Nigeria is also under spectacle. So maybe they were thinking.
Except Zimbabwe.
No, but it's not like
Zimbabwe.
They know Burna Boy.
Because you have
but
the gold.
They know Burna Boy. They know Burna Boy. Now the thing is about the weed thing. As good in sometimes mundu ayenze Disney njalo so that one uyakhwela igraph yakhe sama kuno msindo 5 million bucks. Where was he gonna get? Tell me anywhere where he's been paid 5 million bucks. I'm angry out maybe it's because of the weed. Guys, bro, I'm on that Ahmed, the terrorist guy. The two Jeff Denham. He went to a country, as I was which country? That was it Dubai or Israel or something, Jordan or something. And they said, we're not going to, unfortunately, we cannot allow that character to perform. that character performed as a different character. It was the same Ahmed, but dressed differently, with a different name, with different jokes.
Oh.
For the sake of getting the money.
For the sake of getting the money.
So
you mean
guys
to
are
tell me Burna Boy
saying
going to just fly in, do his set with 2 hours, 3 hours, and fly out?
Yeah, we're still on fly private. Don't answer that 24 hours.
Come on.
He was just going
Come
to
on.
hop in
Why
there.
you going to Burna Boy? But come on, 5 mil?
I feel like he was probably he probably had another option. I don't think there's a normal
5 million.
Yes, he probably had a gig that would give him 10 mil.
Oh, like when you lie, Malen guys.
But more than that, remember, Burna Boy is a superstar, right? Everything about him is a brand and it's a business. I think I was explaining this in the morning to another group of very dull children. So this is how it goes. Burna Boy, at that point, as a management team, every single thing that he does, from what he eats to what he wears, it's a potential revenue stream. You can't tell me this guy likes weed so much that he'll smoke it any chance he gets. It's impossible. No, I've met stoners that don't do that, right? So meaning that somehow directly, it's either he gets an endorsement that pays him money on a regular basis for him to smoke weed or be seen smoking weed or seen smoking weed regularly or often, or somehow along his value chain, and it works in his favor. Right.
Yeah, endorsement.
Exactly. So if for example, if you're being paid 2 million a month by a marijuana farm. Right. If you're being paid 2 million a month for by a marijuana whatever, a weed farm, whatever. Yeah. That's how much in a year. That's about 24 million, right? Yeah. You can't, in as much as 5 million in a day is more than that. You can't sacrifice 24 lian.
Right.
Sorry, it's Gomez. But you get the point that I'm saying.
Yes,
no matter how rich you are, bro, it's not that simple.
So which is just playing the long game.
He's playing the long game, I feel.
You want to say something? Yeah, give him the mic.
Was he allowed to smoke weed in Zimbabwe?
Weed is illegal in Zimbabwe, but I can assure you that guy when he came here, he probably did smoke weed.
Yeah, but
it's
Dubai like Novelle Zimbabwe. Because after that, Gold Mafia documentary. Like no so Zimbabwe. Do you have something for us?
Because I saw somebody else who was not Zimbabwe. Passport, what's your name? Like your full name, they ask you when you're born, because these are the nationalities, they use other people's stuff. But Zimbabwean, where's your passport? Relax.
Since Kulumang is in this like past week, I've been seeing people posting negative reviews about the Duke and Slay event that was happening in Bulawayo. Just to give people context, like what really happened, Laba? You have to say
doesn't matter. It
You
can't cancel a code. Can't cancel a code.
What happened?
What happened?
Okay, so it's a rare thing that was brought to Bulawayo. It's like taking Manjan Sip to Harare. That's what they did. It's like taking Manjan Sip to Harare. They brought Duke and Slay. Harare thing to Bulawayo. That's why the music was like Hoyo, whatever.
But right? Not to
That's
disrespect Mandalel
yes.
Before you continue, not to disrespect Abafazi, Bagobulawai. When I saw there is an event that's happening and Uli Sound Culture he hired for the equipment, I was like, Avankaya. Njenganini.
No man,
Like,
you gotta explain that shit.
Like-
What do
like-
you
like
mean?
njenganini. Che, akusayi kube le event ewafazi lapho TikTok hire like equipment enkulu like that. Yabo.
I said, this is what
Abathandi ukuspend like abathandi ukuspend imali yabo.
Yikho kodwa
Like
kwaphuma
that.
imidlane yokuthi yema useduke say uma ungenamali ungahambi ngoba ke ngeke amadoda lithenge rich.
Iqhubeka mfowethu.
But so when I got to see some of my friends were there, they were taking status and I was like, single mother, 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 unmarried, 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 married, unmarried, 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 complicated relationship, you know. Complicated relationship. You know, this is what I could pick up. This is what I could pick up. They were so thirsty to the extent that was even Trevor Dongo.
I'll put the video.
It was a thirst trap. So for me, no offense to.
Hlekela ku mic, kuhlekela kolumnandi.
Mafoti kodwa la Jay mafoti
No offense. Like girls, like for the first time, I saw people really enjoying themselves. Like the Bula people really went. It was like imagine sip, but for women.
Yeah.
Right. It was just a good thing.
Nigga,
and women
they
go to attend and what. But I'm a return so chibemanenga cool. Like that's what I can say. And we know they were showing Mali Zamato Taban. So.
Mafoti dude.
No, I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you, I saw people there. I know to know Ulan no Husband. Imagine to the husband. Who was dropping them off there? Who was dropping them off there?
What did you want them to walk there?
Anyway, they enjoyed.
Did you want them to walk there?
They enjoyed. They enjoyed as most important thing.
Excuse me. If they are single moms, they are also deadbeats. They are worse than those single moms.
I never said anything about
those fallen
being
soldiers,
bad.
their ex-husbands are just as bad.
I think so.
They're actually worse than them. Because you choosing to exit your child's life.
But some of them,
that is a red flag.
Some of them it has nothing to do with the fathers. Like
It's
I said,
got
I know
what?
most people are with there.
How are you involved in so many women's people with vaginas lives?
Guys,
Watinda bafasi.
I want to know.
But okay,
I
MJ,
didn't attend.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying anything bad about the women. I'm just saying.
You're sounding like an amputated from Amazon
I
right
noticed.
now.
Am I not supposed to say what I saw? I'm saying what I saw.
You shouldn't talk about what you
Yeah,
saw.
I told you about being
hidden.
I told you about being cancelled. I told you about being cancelled.
Oh, balance.
I told you about being cancelled. You see, this
So why are you sounding like?
No, my observation. No. Shadaya said something recently.
Let him speak.
Shadaya said something recently.
Let him finish.
But anyway, all I'm saying was the girls, the women went and found it was good for them.
Yeah.
And the child managed around, which is still good for them.
The event was okay.
It was okay. I know a lot of people who came complaining about the content of the music and stuff. Other than non-Dudus, there were a lot of people who they said, but I think that was never a gig for Bulawayo people. It was it was curated for Harare.
But guys, do you know something? Esinganthiwa sino accept la.
Yes.
Yikuthi ko Bulawayo sokulabantu abavelela emashonaleni laseHarare abaphosa maybe kufika 50% yama natives ala.
Okay.
So you would need to do something to also cater for them and bengabuya because bakugcwele lapha
It
was a good event.
It was a good event. Overall.
Lena ngoku event good.
Yeah. It was a good event.
Anyway, after what you said, right? You do have a point. I saw the people that attended. The people that posted about it. They kind of contributed to me not going there. I'm not saying anything fun about women.
I'm not saying anything
that
funny
were
too.
there, but then the crowd that was there. It's not
Ufanana
the same crowd you'd find at Manchester, maybe.
Some of them find them there.
Speaker Expo.
uyenzi Yanos Fest eHarare. Kulabantu abazabuya and bazabe bezokholisa ngoba bajayile even le ngapi?
Yes. On that note, I want Vuyi to speak about a recent tweet of his. Abantu bayathanda ukugatekeepa ubunandi eBulawayo ukuthi kuthiwa hey indawo le isigcwala sahambi. Hey event le isigcwala asisahambi. I don't know what that means really.
I know what it means.
Hey, but
Why don't go to Manchester?
yeah?
Why don't go to Manchester?
What?
sikugcwele kakhulu wonke umuntu nje
Ufuna-
yonke into.
Karo ufuna
A
kube
full
la
event is
mafoti.
successful, yes.
No,
Ufuna kube right?
no, you can be successful.
ukugcwalisa inja
It can be
lembeba.
successful it can be successful with a very few people. Like it can be successful.
No, but at
with
the
a
end of
very
the
few
day, they want to make money,
This
bro.
is Zim
So-
economy.
Hambe
Yeah, so
join
for
country
me-
club ngana
If
ngafuna
it's
few
empty,
people
that-
idlala
that
igolf
event
la.
This is
not
why I'm in Harare.
Ngafuna ukuye gitarate.
This is why when I'm in Harare, you'll find me in Tin Roof. This is why when I'm in Harare, you find me in Tin Roof.
Yeah, my 40 is
Mbuzeni,
my 40 is back
Mafoti,
with
there's
the
a
bang.
difference between having
Aye, Alimaz.
Alibazi.
Anyways, we wanted to say something. Give Vuyi a chance. Yeah,
In
Vuyi.
answer to your question, what I meant, because there's no agula cala in saying, good, all right, when Manchester started, I was okay with us, see 10, we may see 15.
Yeah.
But just we're now 10,000. It's now too much for me. I'm overwhelmed in crowds. That person is okay. Umuntu ongekho sharp is a person that then solicits more people to boycott with them for their own selfish reasons. Mgcini ethi hayi Vuyi mina check mina event dana mina anza hambe. When you hambe lapana, hey, I can't do that.
Uyabona?
Uyabona? Keep quiet and stay at home in peace.
don't sabotage.
Exactly. And unfortunately, whether you like it or not, the success of an event is more people joining it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because everyone
That's-
is paying to jump
Into
in.
esengayibona ukuthi abantu ebesefuna ukukhuluma ngani kuthiwa like uposition engcono ngoba ngiyahamba
Usejaja abantu
abantu
abahambile.
abayi-10.
Wena ohambile
Sengani
nawe
nathi
uyahamba
wayeku-VIP
laphaya.
version ye-emergency.
And the funny thing is, we've got Garden of House coming soon. It wasn't
That prominent, whatever.
exactly. It wasn't that big, but more and more people with each edition attend it.
Awuqedi nalapho ukutshengisa umpanka wakho la.
umpako omhlophe nke ngapho sicitshela ama-light la. Thatha phela light.
Angena nje kuzithathile.
Ngena uthathe light. Ungafika ngathi
Ufuna nje. Mbani ufuna uchacha?
Ufuna i-charge.
Ngokuhamba kwesikhathi, I've got a feeling ukuthi soon
Ungasicitshela izinto.
nami ngiyaqhuqa khona.
Izokushaya ni?
Ufuna uchachani kani?
Nah, it's cool. I think siyahamba. Anyways, qhubeka dog. La somele senze sifala la.
All right. I feel like ngokuhamba kwesikhathi, even Garden of House gonna fall into that same, many people who liked it genuinely at first will be like, hey, sokugcwala abantu lapha.
Sokubuyo Jane angisayi.
Sokubuyo Jane and
Ngibonile
sokulabo Vuyi
uthathela
lapha.
abanye abantu phansi.
And abantu bakobula bakenza khona bathatha
Lalani bangani bami, lalanini.
Phinda futhi ushatapa la.
Lalanini. Amfuni ukuthi shut up, amfuni ukukhuluma lani kuhle kalesi. Omunye
Shut up.
umuntu nxa ekhuluma, let's all shut up. Aqede. Like sile chance ukuthi mayiqeda ukukhuluma la ukukhuluma kwakho, la yakhuluma kwakhe because abantu bazabe sebe complain ukuthi bese ngasezwa.
Kumele sike silo phela ukhaya ngandiqiniso phela kungangekho scripted surely.
Yeah.
But it's fine. You can qhubeka.
Yeah. So I was saying, I think it's actually out there said. Ukuthi abantu bakobulawa yani, it's fine, no friends, but lokuthathelana phansi kakhulu. Jane can be my friend, but nxa sengimbona ku VIP eKhotola ngiyabe sengibuza Jane udingani la. You know what I mean? And a lot of people
Ephakathi kwejiwa.
exactly. I remember, people Jane opposed to benches ekujiwa
Kwejiwaza kwathiwa
Hey.
uyiboneke nga.
Exactly. And
Lingathola
benches
ukuthi
from what
ngiyakhe lisa enzani. Uthathela abantu phansi. You niggas. Ngapha uthathela abantu phansi lo bengela next. Anyway.
But anyways, upcoming events we have.
Yes, we've been invited to the VIP experience.
Oskambo.
Yes,
We're going.
Oskambo.
La iCrash yakho futhi Oskambo.
Twa ukhonjiswa ngamafota ama-local artists but ufuna u-Oskambo.
But I've
Yemzulu ra futhi. Yathi lo mafota engaza
but
akukhombisa
my
usufuna
company was the
Oskambo.
first company.
Awukhonjanga no spa.
Ngureni.
Ufuna u-Oskambo. So yeah, asambeni level u-Oskambo khona ngani.
It seems that's his time he
Hey,
likes coming
Ratamai.
around to the country because last year we brought him around this time.
Yeah.
12, is it 12th November, yeah?
12th November, yeah, at the Crow.
I'm a big guy sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Kanje
you're a
you brought
big guy.
Oskambo last year.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
He's a big guy. So we are going.
Yeah, we're going
We are
to
going,
Oskambo.
and the people that are listening to this podcast, diaspora vibes that are coming for holidays. November, on the 12th of November, we are attending the Oskambo show. It's unfortunate, like Angwas 30.
kusele 28 days ukuthi ama relationships wena shake plus 44 plus 27
hayi isimoko sesikwazi ukuthi kwenzakala
dula sondo babe betheke uSheraki Wi-Fi ba Starlink
sesikwazi
abantu bentu bethenga iWi-Fi till ibuke
no I feel like udala nisasingakwazi ukuthi kwenziwane eUK like sikwenzakala ngokuyi information ekhachana but sesikwazi kathesi so manini mbijana
how do you know
but when Zati we're attending the Oscar Mbo show. Are we going to Mgcini as well?
Mgcini is on the 31st.
Yeah.
ABC Queens is accessible. I might
31st
just
of what?
31st of December.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I'll go. I'll definitely go.
31st of
I've always been a fan
December.
of March.
What else
by
is
the way, I saw
happening?
their papers. They apply. They must be bringing someone from outside the country, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Because I saw their papers somewhere.
What are you doing, Maford? Don't leak people's business. We'll sabotage them now.
Because now we know now what's happening.
But yeah. Mgcini is going to be big, I know.
Episode later to see Puma, unfortunately, but I think it's not unfortunate because it's now a big event, really. As Team Good is screaming in the podcast because we know it's going to be
yes, Maketa.
Garden of House. Like by the time episode late drops, our services fill out Garden of House.
This is very Garden of House.
My CP like was a Garden of Hose.
Garden of House.
Garden of Hose. What else is happening? I'm a piano face doc.
Oh yeah, I might as well give you a disclaimer. Menkuma lomdu actually recently. So
if
yeah. So Amapiano is actually no longer on the 12th, eh? It's on the 26th of November. So we are rocking Oscar Mbo.
So they did Oscar Mbo.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, bro. Because as you remember,
Yeah.
So that was what
So
happened.
we decided, let's not confuse our patrons.
Yeah,
we'll do Oscar Mbo and then we'll do Amapiano on the 26th.
Yes.
On the 26th.
When I like that, I was confused. Justina just invite you. Oscar Mbo say Kogamasu.
Yeah, when I give us a good trick is kumele support umngani wethu. Apha thina sinxuse samwe, yabo.
Yeah, la umngani mela support-eke.
Yeah,
So I'm personally looking forward to Oscar.
You're saying?
Like all the events, like I have a conference in Harare starting Monday, so
you're booked 10 days, yeah?
I have a conference
Yeah,
and then
Umjolo
we guys
wana.
do my piano fest out of the
Kanjani?
country. I have a show in Botswana around the same time.
Rautlo papa.
I come back, I have a show in Zambia.
Umjolo wona usurvive kanja.
Umjolo guys, samba story umjolo, mina ngama story umjolo ami guys. Yeah. Like if you are ngitshora ngiyakhona.
Okay.
Guys, I'm joking.
But before we go, there is an episode we like sasinika abantu ama flowers abo and uma 40 lo taboka babengekho. So I feel like my result just closed the show. Sibanika ama flowers abo. Sibatshela ukuthi no
relax my fool, relax. Come on. I was combative.
Like izinengi izinto ademele sikhulume ngazo ku podcast today, but I feel like isikhathi sesihambe kakhulu siyaphenduka futhi next week. So uma 40 siyam appreciate kakhulu ku podcast. Selihlekani manje thina singabona. At least share the joke.
If you are swinging up, ngiyapuma.
Yeah, usitshengise so shifty comments.
If you want, what I'm nice.
Anlankani khona. Karibuni uthatha izinto la lokho.
Ngikelana ukuthumela izibuno guys. Izibuno. Hayi, mina bensafuna ukunika lokuzini. Ngisafuna ukunika uma-40 ama-flowers akhe lapha as a podcast ukuthi we appreciate uma-40 noma seconfuse ayi. Vele cisha nje ifuna ukuthi
Wena cima dating.
uma-40 is one of if not the only comedians in Bulawayo right now, but it takes time le mali yakho ukuthi abuye azosijoyina la. Asikuthathi for granted khonokho dog ukuthi abuya la. Siyakwazi ukuthi ngumuntu omkhulu out there.
Wow.
Like
Ama-40 mkhulu.
Ama-40 bro.
Sake kule episode sathola lapha esitudela khongela amagetsi. Ama-photo adobhe phone kuphela. Sasithola sasirecord
amagetsi asekhona dog.
Thanks to heaven.
Yeah. So we appreciate you talented as you are, being the busiest comedian in the country right now. You take time to be allows us join.
And he's got balls, eh?
Thank you.
Stands on what he's saying.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Doesn't
Taboka right now I feel like ku podcast le sihlala siba lesibusiso sokuthi every time silo muntu osebenza ku radio but just hoping ukuthi abasoke bakuxoxe njengomunye umuntu
Usekani.
That's hoping ukuthi abasoke bakuxoxe just because you're now part of the podcast. But we appreciate you coming every Thursday. No more love for kwamanye Thursday, but take the mic. Take the mic. Skulu. Yeah.
Oh, book them busy.
Yes.
But it's what if they're traveling together?
Let's hope you guys are not traveling
together. Let's hope you guys are traveling together.
Unemployed.
No. But see, I appreciate as a podcast we have umuntu who hosted the Drive Time show, if not the biggest radio station in the city right now.
It is the biggest.
Yeah, bo?
It is, yeah.
Oh, Uncle, it's the biggest.
I don't know what to It's now an awkward position now because you don't know.
Now you have to tell them to like scratch your item over.
But yeah, we just wanted to give you guys your flowers before we go. But RIP.
Eric, because he used to give us.
Kafun, which is cool, man.
Sorry.
Kafun is cool. But yeah, we appreciate you for being here, whoever you are. I was going to say RIP to Nompilo. Angazi ukuthi story sakhe beyohamba njani.
Donation ku Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And people bullied her.
Bebelani. Let me see. I think it's cystic fibrosis. Yeah. You guys have to go. But before see hamba, do you guys think society is like you right now? Sebe cover like dark humor, like actually cyberbullying is being covered or masked as Cuisine dark humor right now.
I feel like for any reasoning human being, any reasoning adult human being, there's a very clear distinction between dark humor and times when it can be used, and cyberbullying. Yeah. Again, a lot of people don't like being held accountable, especially on social media. They'll always have a reason. No, I said this because it was just bands. I was joking. But in this particular instance, and offside.
As in, Chris Excel was the first one to track that girl, right?
Yes, and this girl called Tseho.
Yeah. So here's the thing now. It's Chris Excel must say whatever he wants to say. It is the thousands that retweet, that support him.
Yeah, because I'm a tweet.
Because as long as you support someone will not even hold you accountable. But then you have a problem.
Chris, I think his tweets were not as dark as Aratero. Chris would say he didn't know the disease. He would say the very same liver we're trying to help you fix. You're killing it because she posted a picture and
but Chris Exo's first tweet was, "Hi, every SSTini and how can you find Nini?"
What's that? That's Tejo.
So you get it, and there are people supported. So it's like Mina. For me, bullies are cowards.
Yes.
For me, bullies are cowards. They are probably trying to make up for something.
That was done to them when they were young or something.
So I feel like we're amplifying. The problem is when you retweet, and it's like we don't want to hold people accountable because no one wants to stand up for the little guy anymore.
And also, before we go, right?
Yeah.
There's a girl who posted complaining about allowance 5,000 rands. You know when you are rich, 200 rands. I'll be grateful. Did they not cook her for being grateful?
I feel like next week, must Kalisi episode is a Kulumang video in Leo. Here's a discussion it. But Ben City, for it dark humor, guys. In the event that something may be tragic, I'm not saying for no go but Mgcini la pass chai phansi. And ni permission yokuthi whoever zamba any speech laba afika khuluma athi Mgcini vele will say no ke nisikhothi sephela good coffee.
Before we go,
to
show you the convenience.
I know
to show you the uses of dark humor.
Yeah.
The most sarcastic person in the world to ever live, as far as we're concerned, is Chandler Bing from Friends. When he passed away, no one saw it fit for them to roast the king of dark humor, bro.
And no
one did that.
But he had the worst.
He had the worst dark humor, man. You know, everyone was like, okay, Indo Dale, this guy, you know, he's passed away. Let's respect that. Lapa kulo muntu ofe egula, you know, and people think that
since 2019,
bro.
And you know, if it was a situation whereby even if she was making jokes about her condition, but even then, man,
that's not proper. I mean, gulama jokes and with dark humor, but some are just. Kulezinja endlala ngijayisana lazo ku Instagram ezingani zilemlomo eqhamukilezo.
Alezana ndoda lamali senezehlekisa nje.
This one podcast. Do you guys know Drewski?
Blonde guy.
Yeah. So Drewski is on this podcast with this other white guy, and they're talking about Michael Jackson. You know, so that guy asked Drewski, hey, do you know Michael Jackson? Like, how much do you remember of the guy? Like, Drewski, like, I don't know much about Michael Jackson. I was only about 10 when he died. Then that guy's like, that would have been the time to meet him. Huh? And you know what makes it really good? No one got the joke.
I got Stevie Wonder when Kevin Hart was interviewing Dre, and Dre was like, Stevie Wonder called me like 4 a.m. And when what caused it 4 a.m? Like, Stevie Wonder, it's always 4 a.m.